The following program is intended for mature adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned.
Welcome back, favorite enemy, Legacies. This legacy is called Time After Time After Time. It's the legacy of 읊nɁ Twinstone. 읊nŷ, it's been a wild last year or so, and you're sitting in a dingy tavern in the undercity of Alteris. You're not too happy with how the past week's gone. It seems like every time that you wake up, you end up right back, no matter what happens, no matter when it happens, how it happens, if you die, if you escape, no matter what, you always end up right back in the same damn bed. Everything you've tried this past week, none of it has broken the loop until you finally come downstairs, getting over the frustration that this kind of situation causes. You see something new. It's not the exact same thing. It's not the same loop over and over and over again. Sure, yeah, the bartender comes over and says, "Hey, what do you want to drink?" And you say, "I'm good." The waitress is like, "Are you sure? We can get something to eat?" And you're like, "Nah, I'm fine." No, this time, after those things happen, you bump into someone. When I say someone, I mean your twin brother, who definitely was not here all the prior iterations that you've been stuck in this damn temporal loop. So now, obviously, something's different.
Well,
What do you do?
very different, and I rush towards him, yelling at the top of my lungs, "Levy, if it this better be you!" And I run, and I give him a hard knock to the face.
Do I hear him?
Oh yes, you hear me coming right at you.
I guess I try to punch him in the face in return. Just on instinct.
Both collectively punch both each other in the face at the same exact time.
Oh my god! Pain! It's real! Yes!
Yes, pain is real. I'm glad you finally figured that out.
Hey, what was it? You know paradoxes and stuff, and the same thing happening over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Trapped
Yeah,
in
it's
a time
happening right
loop.
now. Yeah, it's happening right now. You know anything about it?
Do I, DM? I mean, I am a time
Nope.
wizard, but...
You literally just got into the tavern today. It just seems like a normal day to you.
Do I have that same ability that 읊nŷ has to, innately see time anomalies?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
읊nŷ is lighting up bright green.
Is he? Is he lighting up too?
Nope. He looks fine.
Yes, you
buddy.
appear to be in the thick of it, as it were. So, can we fast forward through the conversation? What have you said to me thus far?
No, this is the first time you've shown up. Which is great. That means things are new. Things changed. I don't know what I did. I don't know if it was pushing that guy that way. I don't know if it was the pie thing.
You were very rude to both of them.
Blew up just to blow up some poor man's stand. Wasn't on purpose, but luckily it reset the next time I woke up. A lot of
Right.
I really need to get out of this city.
All right. DM, do I have any idea of what it would mean for a time loop to suddenly change without warning like this?
That usually means that the loop is either retracting or aggressing, meaning that it is getting smaller or bigger, covering more ground, affecting more people and things.
Can I try to see to the edge of it?
It looks to be just centrally located right on ύπnő.
And it doesn't look like it's on me at all, does it?
Can I see myself glowing?
Well, it's not spreading to me.
Can I see myself glowing?
Possibly.
No, you do not.
You saying I'm lit up like a Christmas tree? Or I don't.
Yes, I...
Term to the world.
Yes, I see you lighting up. Oh, I suppose we should have exchanged pleasantries.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think I punched you in the face?
You never change.
You don't either, but I mean, I give you the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm about to be offered some Kaizen powder.
You two want some Kaizen powder?
I don't remember what this stuff is.
Do I know what that is?
Can I make a check, because I would have probably tried it at some point.
Yeah, make an Arcana check with advantage.
I'm really good at these. That's a 19.
I got a 24.
So yeah, both of y'all know that Kaizen powder is supposed to let you peer into one of the additional planes of existence at the same time as the plane of existence that you're on, so you see both at the same time. It's a extremely high-powered hallucinogenic.
Does it actually work, or is that just what people think it does?
No, it actually works, but the plane of existence that you see at the same time is random.
Hey, do you have any money?
Let me check. I mean, you still owe me. You still owe me like. You still owe me 10 gold from the last time, ŷfn<hesitation>, but I do have another 10 gold.
Just add it to the tab, man.
A tab I'm clearly never getting back.
Yeah. I hand you a gold coin. Here, I'm paying. Here, consider this the start of me paying it back. Pop. After you put it in your pocket, I just go pop.
What are you doing with your mouth? Never mind. I'll pay 10, or I'll buy. How much is it?
Yeah, one dose will cost you 15 gold.
I have 10 gold. What'll 10 gold get me?
I have 4, and I drop an extra 4 into it.
Well, I have about 2 doses of avokush.
I kind of want the other.
What does this figure look like?
He's just this grizzly-looking human, kind of in these kind of dirty clothes, and he's got this little vest on. You can see that he's got a flintlock on his side.
Oh, how droll. I want to cast a spell on this guy. That'd probably be me. Don't have charm person prepared today. Can I make some kind of insight check on this guy? Like, who is this?
Yeah, make an insight check.
ŷfnň, was this being part of the... Oh, I rolled a nat 20!
Wow. But yes, this man has offered to sell me the same thing every day. Every time I've been in the loop.
Oh, I suppose I have...
I'm talking about this nonchalantly in front of him, by the way.
Yeah, this guy's high as fuck right now.
What are you talking about? I did give you 15 gold already. Don't you remember?
Make a deception check with advantage.
Yeah. You don't remember me buying from you like all the time?
20 modified.
God damn. Oh shit! Oh fuck! No. There you go. My bad.
Thanks,
you.
man.
You can leave now.
Hi. Hey, man.
Yeah.
You should go to the bar and get yourself something nice. And give him a nice pat on the back.
I should. Yeah. He walks over to the bar.
And
you guys see, like,
get him some water.
You guys see that you've been in this bar for a little bit. It's a little bit crowded. Quite a few people in here. You guys are kind of just standing in the middle of the room.
Do you want to
see a table? You do see a table that's in the corner. His place is literally called the Dive. That's the actual name of it.
Are there any rogues in the corner, standing there trying to look edgy?
Yep.
They look hilarious.
Yes.
Oh, can you describe? I forgot. We forgot. Can you describe? Jump right into it.
So, I think that Levy Twinstar has looks again very much like ŷfnň, but they have sort of short bangs that like frame either side of their head, and then the rest of their hair is like long down to their shoulders and like straight white locks. And they have sort of these like azure, like green and blue mixed eyes that are a few shades darker than ycznɇ probably remembers. Like the last time they were a little more vibrant, but now they're like of a darker color. And he kind of like poking out from his high collar, there's like these weird necromantic marks through his veins. But yeah, he wears like a high collar and like azure green and blue cape. And let's see, and similar kind of blue tinted robes with pants, though. He does prefer pants over like robes that are that cover his legs.
As you guys are sitting there trying to figure this all out and whatnot, ycznɇ, once again, you see the same weird-looking individual walk into the bar. You see him. He's got this really tall frame, about 6'3", 6'4", and he's got scales like a lizard folk or a dragonborn or a kobold, but he has a snout like a lizard folk as well. But the weird part about him is that he is dressed in like this ancient bronze armor and has 2 khopeshes at his side.
I give a play-by-play of everything he does for the next 3 seconds.
You see him go up to the bar, same as always, get a drink, survey the crowd, make eye contact with you like he always does, and just like you know he's gonna say, he walks up to you.
Are you ycznɇ?
Yep, I'm the guy. I've been through this a bunch of times. Go ahead. Let's not interrupt too much.
I require your assistance.
For?
A former colleague has requested that I help with him, and he said that you can help me.
What's the colleague's name? Or did he not
George.
give it to you? George.
Jord.
Feels a little weird.
Of the jungle fame?
Like with a D. Jord.
George.
Jord. Okay.
Yeah,
I also
that's
heard
what-
George. I understand your
Mhm. So, where are we going? I'm kind of like mockingly asking my questions because I've been through this so many times at this point.
Levi rolls his eyes at his incessant buffoonery.
He breaks the normal cycle, looks at your brother and says,
And who's this?
He is my sidekick.
I punch ycznɇ in the face. I am Levi Twinstar, and I am the most powerful chronomancer you have ever met or heard of. You will do well to remember that.
I am laughing on the ground.
Okay, well, you can come too then.
Worth it!
What makes you think you can afford me?
Hey, you owe me one. Let's go.
No, I don't. Oh, wait. When you say I owe you one, what are you referring to?
It's just something I normally say.
Oh.
Literally, we don't bring up the thing at all, ever. The first one to bring it up would be you. I won't.
Levy glances at ycznă's prosthetic arm and then kind of huffs and says, "Alright, I suppose I'll entertain you for a few moments."
Hey, come on, it'll be real fun. I mean, you know, when's the last time we went on an adventure together?
I suppose it has been some time.
it's at this point that everything starts to divert from what you know, ycznɇ. As he opens the door and says,
My name's ϳnitɔɁ, by the way.
Oh my god. That's the first time he said his name. Things are changing. Things are changing. I've been stuck in this thing. Sir Ron?
Yes, that's my name.
Why don't you tell me everything you want to tell me? I like making new friends.
DM, at this very moment, I want to cast the spell Internal Clock and a memo to myself an hour from now, asking if confirming that I will regret this. Just an hour from now, I'm saying you'll probably have regretted this decision by now.
And Servan opens the door and says,
Come on.
and you guys head outside. ycznɁ, you instinctively go to turn left, because that's the way that you and he always went. And he says,
Where are you going?
It's this way? Okay. I do that thing where I was already stepping off, but instead I just do a whoop, entire panel flip and start heading the other way.
You know, it's amazing, ycznŷ, how you could literally know everything that's going to happen and still make so many mistakes.
It's not like there's a guidebook to this.
There were
If it
several
was, it
guidebooks
looked
within the Blue Tower. You just didn't read them all.
Time's not my forte, okay? You know it's more and I do a little bit of a facey thing. Just make gravity kind of woof for a second.
Yes,
I was always better at these ones.
yes. I'm sure you're content to entertain yourself with those parlor.
you see that Servan lifts a piece of cloth off of an alleyway.
Come on.
What? Does it look like
This
a
way.
magical door? Just kind of boom?
No, it's literally a piece of cloth that was covering a alleyway.
Well, this feels like the place you get stabbed.
If I wanted to
walk
stab
in.
you, I'd do it already.
I walk in enthusiastically still.
I will cast Fortune's Favor on ycznŷ.
Okay.
What that does is for the next hold on, let me look at the duration. For the next hour, he has basically one free reroll of an attack roll, ability check, or saving.
Alright. You guys head in there, and Servan opens the door on the other side and walks in, and you can see that there is a small circular table with 4 chairs around it.
This is all very, very brand new. I like this.
All right, sit down if you don't mind.
I do. ycznŷ will just stand next to a chair, but will not sit in it.
Oh, you speaking for ycznŷ now?
Yeah,
Sorry, Levi.
I was.
We're twins. It's an easy mistake to make.
I pull out my chair very far. I sit in the chair and I kick my feet up onto table.
Oh, I see we've broken past the first temporal block.
What do you mean?
Well, you and I aren't supposed to be alive to this point in the original loop.
So we're copies? Is that what you're saying?
No, we're trying to break through the temporal blocks. There's 4 of them.
Do I see if this guy is registering time energy as well?
Me too. Mm.
It does not look like he is appearing to register time energy.
Interesting that you would say that.
So, from what you told me earlier, I'm looking at you, Levy. Which one makes you mad? Yeah, okay, Levy. From what you told me earlier, I'm glowing, right? Is it focused on me? Yeah, look at Mr. Snake Man, who...
Yes, you're the source of the temporal blocks. You placed them in here and have had everyone here stuck on a temporal loop.
So we gotta do a whole whodunit of why I did this?
I don't know. I only found out about this 8 cycles ago.
8.
Are you quite sure that that's what's going on? As far as I'm aware, ycznŷ is not intelligent or powerful enough to pull something like this off.
I throw my arm at your head whenever you say I'm not intelligent.
He ducks under it. And he doesn't look at the arm, he actively tries to avoid looking at it, but he does mage hand it back to you.
I put it back on and just don't call me stupid. But
don't call me Levi.
We've got 3 minutes. We've got 3 minutes.
Okay, alright, let's focus. What's going on? What do we need to do?
What happens in 3 minutes?
We're gonna die, and it's gonna set back over.
Oh, we're all gonna die, aren't we? Okay. Well, then what if we keep moving? The longer we keep moving and moving, the more time we'll have to talk, right?
We need to figure out what a plan is, because for some reason, you retain all your memories, so you need to come up with a plan.
I think he might be able to as well. So yeah, I have been remembering a lot. I remember that time we got killed, walking through the alley. It's a different alley.
I only ever remember the previous iteration, so I've been keeping notes in my temporal book.
Oh,
That would be helpful. Let's reference that and see what it is that keeps killing you and see if we can avoid it.
probably assassins. My best guess. After all, there was a few assassins after some buddies of ours.
Yeah, that was 3 iterations ago. Last iteration, in about 1 minute and 45 seconds, we're gonna be incinerated.
By what?
Oh, here?
I don't remember. I died.
So we should.
Again, I
we
have
should
to
leave.
be the only helpful one. I do have something that would let me survive fire, but I don't think that might necessarily help you.
We should probably.
Here, take my temporal book, Levi.
Okay.
If you survive, take notes on whatever else comes next so we can come up with a plan.
Fair enough.
It is.
I'm going to look in the book and see if I've already written notes in this.
You have not.
Have I written notes in it?
Yes, you have.
Oh,
There's
Hey,
There's actually a page that's filled with just nothing but dicks.
that one's for you. All right.
You wonder why
Liked is a strong word. She loves
Dexterity saving throw.
do I also have to make one?
Are you being immune to fire right now?
Oh wait, yeah, I am immune to fire.
I rolled a 13, but I did not have that thing activated. Oh, I have to be in that mode already. Never mind. Yeah, there's a bonus action. I was not aware of this. How much damage am I taking?
That's gonna be 67 fire damage.
Yeah, that takes me out for sure.
If only it was 2 more points.
You see, Levi, you see that the entire room gets filled with an explosive yellow powder, and ỹfn<hesitation>and Servan both turn into a pile of bones as this powder just settles on the ground.
Do I know what this powder is? Can I identify it?
You've never seen it before.
Hold on. I have the identify spell. Can I cast that on it?
Sure. You hear the sound of a jetpack flying away.
I chase after the sound of the jetpack.
Okay. So you head out the door and you see that there is a person in this like red and black armor, and he looks over you, flying on his jetpack over the top of the apartment buildings in the city, and you see a gold skull mask as he takes off across the city top.
I have boots. I have winged boots, so I'm going to do what's it called? Blade song and follow him. So I have a 40-foot flying.
Okay.
And I'll simultaneously write everything I've learned so far. Assassin, gold mask, weird yellow dust that incinerates.
Right. Are you trying to be stealthy as you're going along?
Hold on. Let's see. Do I have invisibility? I had it, but I might have unprepared it. I did unprepare it because I'm an idiot. I will try to go stealthy though. I think at this stage it's more important to learn.
Roll stealth check.
I'm going. I roll the nat 1.
You see him turn around to see you following him, and he is going to fire a shot at you.
Okay.
Okay. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Misses.
You see him fire a bullet from his gauntlet at you, and it wings right past your face.
Such a droll weapon.
Roll for initiative.
Okay. It's mean to do it without ycznÄØ, but he'd only get in the way. Initiative 17.
Okay, that means you're up first.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on this guy.
Okay. So you gotta make a wisdom saving
Yes,
throw?
he does. AC is 16.
That's a failure.
So yeah, he's paralyzed fully.
I see him paralyzed, but still hovering there thanks to his jetpack.
I imagine Levi sort of locks him in time, and then let's see. He at the end of his turn he gets another saving throw.
All right. What are you doing meantime?
Well, I will get within melee distance.
Okay. So he's got one more turn. So that is a 16.
That meets it.
All right. So he breaks free of it, and he's going to. You
At
see
the
him.
end of his turn.
Okay. So that's the end of his turn. So then you're in melee range, and you see him break free of it.
No, I was planning on talking, but you know what? Screw it. I'm going to pull out my black flame scimitar and make 2 attacks again. I will cast Echo Blade on this guy and hit him with my scimitar.
Okay.
21 to.
Okay. That'll hit.
So he takes, let's see, 10 slashing damage, and then, let's see, he takes 4 necrotic damage and 13 fire, all in one hit.
Okay. What was that damage again?
Jeez, I just put it. Is he immune or resistant to like fire or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then the total is 27 total for everything.
Okay. You see him wince in pain, and
And as a blade singer,
still upright.
when I make an attack, I can replace one of my attacks with a cantrip, so I have an extra attack to throw at him. 20 to hit.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. 10 plus 8, so 18 total.
All right. He's pretty badly beat up, but he's still kicking.
Who are you and what are you doing? Is what he's gonna say to him.
I'm the hand of the King of Steam, and he fires at you.
Oh no.
And that's and that is going to be a 17.
Misses.
He fires right into you, and just it goes kind of phases through you as you kind of just shift and dive instinctively.
If only he had a more capable hand, I'm sure he'd be more than the king of just a simple little city. Is it?
And he's going to fire once more, and that will be a 24.
Miss.
Why the hell won't you die?
As I said, not a very capable hand. So this feels almost different. So do I get any sense that like if I kill him, will time like reset or
You have no inkling. You're in uncharted territory now.
I don't know if time is reset for my brother. Would hate to lose this battle on purpose. I mean, that's the only way you would hit me. What should I do? What should I do? ycznÄØ, I guess, will spend his turn thinking about trying to figure out what he should do next.
Why is ycznÄØ doing that?
Sorry, Levi. Dang it. Do I have any spells that...
He's gonna fire at you again.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a 21.
Miss. AC is 25, and I can cast shield.
At this point, he's gonna freaking get pissed off. You see him roll backwards into a backward spin and fire something off of his back.
What did he fire?
And that is going to be a dexterity saving throw as a explosive device comes hurling towards you, propelled by explosion.
9.
And that is going to be giant fireball explodes, where 27 fire damage in the area.
I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements. Even though I'm immune to fire, I'm gonna add just an extra D6 of fire damage to my next attack against him.
And you just suck up all of the explosion from the RPG that was mounted to his jetpack, and suck it all up, and then he's just like, nah, I'm out. He flies away.
I fly after him. Can I get within melee range?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna do...
You get one full action before he jets off completely.
Okay. I'm gonna do another Echo Blade.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm going to do Hexblade's Curse on him. So
Okay.
let's see. 29 to hit with my scimitar. He takes 15 and then 37 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll make one more attack against him. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 plus 14 for 25 damage.
Okay.
Sorry, 25
right
plus 3, so 28.
Yeah, no, you cut right, and he just dropped. Pieces of him flying everywhere. As just dead. Absolutely. Unequivocally dead.
Can I fly down and loot his corpse?
As you start to fly down, you see a surge of blue energy underneath the city, and it hits you as you, eyes bright, shining, and unable to see, refocus, and you are standing in front of the dive bar entrance.
Have I met up with ŕn<hesitation>yet?
You're standing in front of the dive bar entrance.
I go in.
At this point, I would already be downstairs, running downstairs, and instead of like hitting you this time, I'll just run straight up to you and go. You remember everything that happened? Because I just remember a big old flash, and then I woke up again.
Yes, I do remember everything that happened.
Oh my God! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Great Serpent. Sweet. So what happened? Because like there's just a flash. And then...
someone who called himself the Hand of the King of Steam came for you. He didn't.
Hey, y'all want to buy some gazing powder?
We already bought the gazing powder from you. You remember?
I'll check my pockets. Do I still have
perception check? No, you
Roll a
don't.
new deception check.
Yeah.
Do I still get advantage?
Yes, you do.
Only 7 this time.
Oh no! It was me.
I think you haven't bought any from me yet. I think.
No! It was me who bought it.
Oh yes, we are
Roll
twins.
deception check.
That's a 5.
Can I give him the help action by saying we are twins?
Yeah.
So you have advantage.
Let's see. I got a unnatural 1. I have a negative in.
Yeah, no, it is like
I don't have any money to buy it.
I definitely didn't give you any.
Yeah. Darn. Hey, it didn't work this time around. We should probably meet him on his way in here. And I open up the door, start walking out towards the street.
You ready?
Yes. I do know what kills you, so we can't avoid that.
Yeah.
Where are we going? What's happening? What's the plan? Do you guys have a plan?
Aren't you the drug dealer?
No.
Their voices
You already talked to me.
are totally different and distinct, ŕnń. Get with the game.
I'm sorry, things are kind of bleeding together. So if why does the King of Steam want to kill us?
You tell me.
I mean, it might have to do with the ghost thing. Bless his soul.
Hooker right.
Hooker right. Hey, they know where we're gonna be. So what's he look like so we can?
I'm going somewhere else this time.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay. They're probably following us. Can we look around?
Can we look
see
and
if anybody
try to
follows?
look for the guy, the gold mask?
Yeah. You look around and you see that there's a bunch of people up on the streets, and with that, roll perception check.
Ooh, that's a 21.
I also got a 21.
ŕnń and Levi, you both see a glint from something glass up on a
I
rooftop.
cast haste and run up to the rooftop.
I would like to activate Rush.
Alright, so that's going to be on ŕnń. The roll to hit against you with a 19.
Yeah, even if I do use shield, my AC is terrible. I'll let you know. You got a surprise round on me. Darn it.
There's a loud bang, and you see a bullet pierce right through your gut as take 13 piercing damage.
I'm going to reaction cast silvery barbs, so the guy has to re-roll.
Okay. The damage
A hit.
or the hit? Okay. That'll be a 19.
Dang it. Sorry. I will give you the advantage on your next thing, though.
So
Okay.
Damage on that is 16 piercing and 15 fire.
Oh my god. My already. Oh, you're dead. Oh, bro.
And you see him, Levi. You see where the shot came from.
With haste and blade song, I have a fly speed of 80 feet. I run up to him. Hello, right hand of the King of Steam, the ineffective one, I believe.
You're gonna die. And he goes to pull out his gun and shoot you.
Oh no.
That is a nat 20.
Silvery barbs again.
That is a 22.
Give myself advantage.
Why that?
Time wizard, bitch.
All right, and that's up to you. Your turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
I
Aw,
do have
man.
advantage on my
could've-
next attack. So I'm gonna do another Echo Blade because I love doing that. Give myself advantage, and I am hasted. 26 to hit.
Question: Did that count as a magical thing or no?
What did what?
The little bullet thing.
No, it was just a bullet.
Fuck! I could have done something against it. Or wait, no, it's an action to do. It wasn't my turn. Are we rolling initiative?
No, not yet.
24
you're-
damage.
Okay.
And then I get 2 more attacks because I'm hasted.
Okay.
And actually, I will switch over to my ŁlęŻmerd and do my other 2 attacks with that.
Okay.
22 to hit
All right.
for
That'll hit.
13 damage, and then
And you cut his head right off with that stroke, and drops.
this time, I'm gonna try to look around and see if there's like a stronger version of him waiting to finish the job or anything.
No, but you do realize that this one did not have a missile in his backpack, and you're fairly certain that they're 2 different people, just dressed the same.
So, ˀfn<hesitation>, we're not out of the woods yet. The one I killed before had a rocket launcher on his backpack.
Yeah, there's probably lots of them if it's a King of Steam. I mean, we're kind of in the city. We need to find somewhere real safe to go. And I look at somebody who can, patch a bullet wound.
Yeah.
I got shot.
Yeah. Let's head to the cold ring. I think I know someone who can help us.
Okay. Yeah, I keep going
And-
with haste until it runs out.
Jourdan brings you guys to a kind of rundown street and into a building you see it's marked over top in neon letters, veterinarian. And you see him walk inside.
Hey, you got someone to patch up a friend here? He got bit by
An asshole.
an asshole.
Right.
Yeah. We got someone for you. See a human girl behind the counter.
It was a really, really bad bug sting.
Okay. Come with me.
I go with ˀfnň, and with my ŁlęŻmerd drawn, I will bonus action prepare my special reaction that it gives me.
Okay. You don't need a weapon. We are a medical facility.
So it's all focused on me for some reason. That means,
The mosquito might come back.
yeah, there might be more than one of them, But why would it makes sense that they'd want to kill me at this point if I'm causing giant time disturbance in the city. Hey, do you keep
See ya.
going back to that bar too?
Start patching up and stitching the wound. Well, I hope you guys don't get bit again.
Me too. I don't know what to do after this. This is the first time I've been stuck in a situation like. Can we move to let's move to a more quiet location.
Yes, I suppose we'll have to.
You walk out and you see Jourdan beheaded on the floor, and 2 of the hands of the King of Steam standing there, blades drawn.
Oh, I did like him.
Well.
Can you just go ahead and just tell me why? This is getting really, really annoying.
Send his regards.
And they both draw pistols to shoot at you guys.
Okay.
Can I gravity bomb?
Yeah, more than welcome.
I would like to gravity bomb them.
Okay.
I don't know. That's one of the ones we didn't get in.
Yeah, so you're gonna gravity bomb?
Yes.
So yeah, you swell up the bomb in your hand, throw it down, and right before it impacts, there's a bright flash of blue light. And Éfryn, you wake up in your bed, in the room, again.
I try to cast something simple, like enlarge reduce on my blanket.
You cast it, works just fine.
Okay, take that off. That didn't work. I start heading downstairs and got a real puzzled look on my face. I immediately just
Hey,
throw
can I
the
get
door
you
open.
a drink?
No, I'm good right now.
You sure you need to eat something?
You know what? Yeah, I do kind of need a meal. Can I get some coffee? Some noodles, please. Some like egg noodles, if you can.
Yeah, we got that. I got you. Go and grab a seat. I'll bring that over.
Do I walk in?
Oh,
Yep, you walk in.
Hey, also need your blandest tea. I don't know why he likes that stuff. 2 eggs, some bacon, and more than likely just a big old piece of bread.
Yeah, okay. I'll bring
You
that
just
over.
order Levi's dinner or breakfast.
I did.
By boring, he means jasmine or green tea if you don't have it.
Hey, you all want to buy some? Wonder Powered?
You know, you sell me like every day, man.
Nah. I'd remember if I did that. I think.
Are you sure? And I kind of wrap my arm around Lee. Help me out with this. And I go. I mean, it's got to be one of us.
Yeah, surely
I
you
kind of
paid for one of. I'm pretty sure at least one of us bought it from you recently, and you didn't deliver on it.
Perception check advantage.
you do it.
Okay, I'll do it. Makes me.
When it comes to talking, to get in your way, yeah.
21.
Yeah. My bad.
You drop some on the table for you.
Oh,
Hey,
man,
thanks,
I need
man.
a drink.
I'm gonna go ahead and just pop it.
Yeah.
And you see Servan walk up. Are you Éfryn?
Indeed, I am. I'm trying to get the hang of something right now. But hey, guess what? This might be the best place to actually have our conversation because who knows? They might not, kill all these people.
Who might not?
Oh, assassins and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have some instructions from a mutual friend of ours.
A mutual friend of ours. I don't remember. You never tell me the name. In fact, not too long ago, you recently told me your name.
It's Jord.
Yeah, Jord. Yeah, that's right, Jord.
Does that
ring a bell?
I mean, other than being like Yorman.
Constitution saving throw. Did you take one too, Levi?
No, I did not take one also.
I got a 16.
All right. Your mind just kind of implodes on itself as you see like silhouettes all around you of everyone here. Almost all of them are kind of blurrily following around each other, and there's like millions and millions of silhouettes. And the ones that are weird are you, Servan, and Levi, where all of your silhouettes are all over the room. So some of them are dead, some of them are alive, some of them are here where you are right now.
Hey, I knew this was it. Hey, this must be the world of time.
Oh,
you see me looking around at a bunch of stuff.
If
Hey,
you
look,
see
there's
anything
one.
that looks like an owl, don't look at it in the eyes. Also, if you see a snake, that's a good sign. Green and blue together is also generally a good sign.
I think I see silhouettes of all sorts of things.
Okay.
I see a lot of our corpses too.
We don't have much time, so I'm just going to get right to it. The information I've been given by our mutual friend states that there's some kind of device within the city that is causing all kinds of problems.
A device.
You got a location?
Somewhere in the city, I don't know where.
It's already the morning, so I wouldn't have time to re-prepare spells, and I don't know if I have locate up.
Check my pockets.
You have some scrap pieces of paper. You have a quill and an inkwell. You have a little bit of leather, and you have a small brass key.
I guess if I have some time, I'll unprepare hold person and re-prepare invisibility.
Okay.
Beyond that, I unfortunately don't have locate object. Did you say you had a brass key?
Yeah, I just found this.
Do you know what it's for?
I do not. I checked some of the scraps.
Everybody in the entire bar goes quiet as the door opens and closes.
Yeah,
we immediately look at who it is.
You see a very tall, elven-looking person with this curly white hair and this weird half mask that sits on the tip of his nose and on his chin, and then all the way up to right above his eyebrow. That's made out of brass. And
I wonder if that guy knows.
you see he's got this really regal maroon vest on and this really high collar, and he's flanked by 4 of the same people that have been killing you guys.
Oh, killing Ifrin.
And he's so he walks over directly towards you guys.
So
as everyone's making way around him.
guessing that this is very, very important to you, or else you wouldn't be killing me over and over again, right?
I don't want your tongue around me.
I think I'm gonna talk to you, however, the most fun way, After all, you've been, blatantly murdering me for, seems like no reason, and it seems like, you really want this thing, right? I'd like to know why.
I'd like to talk to you guys without you guys trying to kill my men, if that's alright.
Who kept trying to kill us.
You mean...
That's the problem with all these underdeveloped people. They're so quick to jump to violence. Only they had...
Yeah, we could try this again next time if you'd like.
I suppose we should...
You see that he is glowing the same green energy, by the way.
So, me and you are both stuck in time together, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
What caused it? I get really serious.
A misfire. It's about to happen in...
Looks at his watch.
6 minutes.
Where is it located?
The Undercity. There's a device that the rebels are building, trying to remove me from power. But it has us stuck in some kind of temporal loop that's fracturing and turning everything into a web of universes.
And...
Every frickin' time it misfires, it creates a new one.
Oh man, and it's been a lot. You remember all of them too, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Did you also keep dying over and over and over again?
Yes, I did.
What's the point of, shooting me with a rocket launcher? That
It's
one
therapeutic.
time. That one time in the alleyway, whenever you shot those 2 innocent people for no reason.
I'm sure Levi will agree that it's therapeutic.
Levi is smiling at the idea of this person dying over and over again. Therapeutic, but ultimately futile.
That's the guy I know. You gotta put some maybe some hope, maybe some adventure into your life.
Yes.
Something to be a little bit more happy about.
I mean, to be fair, he is stuck running this
Give me a smile.
greaseball city.
It's not like 4 minutes and 40 seconds, guys.
How are we gonna get there? How are we gonna get there?
I could walk.
I'm trying to talk to you guys to come up with a plan. You guys will have to execute a plan within 15 minutes upon waking up. That's how much time I was able to get you.
Time. All right. Well, if you see us running, we're if you kind of like narrowed the location around at any point in time, if we got to determine where it is in the Undercity.
Well, you'll have to worry about the rebels. I can't stop them.
I wish freeing Ifrin didn't involve helping you. But I suppose there's nothing else for it.
Whatever you say, Levy.
And he walks off.
That seems weirdly pointed. Do we know each other?
And he walks out.
I think
The guards all leave.
I think I do. Oh, okay. So, have I been to the revel part of the city before? Somewhere.
That's in the Undercity. You have to basically climb over the railings that separate the rings and drop down. It's about a 150-foot drop, though. The only other place to actually get there is a ladder that's on the southern wall, which is about 40 miles away from here.
I can fly, so I suppose.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah.
I suppose.
Alright. We might as well wait until the next time around.
I suppose.
We wasted too much time doing this, getting this in.
Yes.
So in about 15 minutes, I go ahead and just.
Well, here's your food. I got you all set up.
You.
Here's your bland tea and toast.
Thank you.
I drink my coffee happily. I enjoy.
Anything else I can get for y'all?
We should be fine for the next few minutes.
I giggle uncontrollably.
Kind of looks at both of you. I get off at 6, and she walks away.
No, I would take her up on that offer.
I can't.
Can't?
Yeah, I may or may have met somebody.
Why don't you tell me about them?
That's embarrassing.
I suppose. We haven't sat like this for a very long time, have we?
No, I think the last time was actually probably at the old man's place.
Yes. Have you seen Aster lately? It's been a while for me since I've seen him. Is he still okay?
I think that old man is older than time, so...
He might very well be.
We'll go back to the bookstore later. When we can. I want to see Mom, too. I haven't seen her since... Apparently, I started my whole adventure. That was a weird thing to find out.
You made a lot of friends on your adventure, haven't you?
Yeah, I lost some of them, too.
That's
the
funny thing is, you tell me I'm better at talking to people, but I've been alone all this time. ycznę, can I ask you a question? No jokes, no... Serious, honest.
Oh, serious one? When are you not serious?
You'd be surprised.
There is a brilliant shine of blue light as you all are blinded, and ycznę, you wake up in your bed.
I kick my feet up, get everything on, immediately head downstairs.
As soon as you're downstairs, you see Levi buying tea from the same girl, and he says, say, when do you get off?
I get off about 6.
6 it is then. And he goes off running in the direction he knows he's supposed to be running.
Hey, you need something to eat?
I'll grab a piece of toast real quick.
A cup of coffee real quick, if you don't mind, and gonna need the fuel.
Yeah,
okay,
sure,
we eat super quickly and then just start running.
Hey, yo, wanna buy some queso? Where you guys going?
You guys take off.
So I want to get to the railing, but hey, you want to continue that conversation we were having? And once we get towards the railing, I'm gonna do the whole back dive off of it. I pull my staff out.
You can see 6 guards up on the rooftops that are just scanning with their snipers out.
Oh, they're just scanning.
Yep. It looks like they're covering the areas around you guys.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, the sitting and talking was a little better atmosphere for it, but I suppose.
Oh no, you know me. I gotta be on the move. If we're having a serious one. Essentially, the goal is to try and make our way down to the Undercity relatively quickly while having this kind of conversation.
You guys are flying down?
Oh yeah, I was gonna drop and then cast hover on us both.
Nice.
Okay. Alright. So you guys are just kind of floating down there. It's gonna take a little bit.
Then
it's not as good as your whole fly thing.
Right.
But...
it's mostly these boots, and he points to his boots have wings on them. ycznę, you really not blame me?
What?
For what happened? And he points at your arm.
What? I just kind of take it off and wiggle it around. This?
Please, could you be serious for one moment?
I am serious. No, I don't ever think about it, to be honest. I mean, sometimes I look at it and go, oh, well, oh, all right. And then other times I'm just like, it's just a part of me now. Like, it was a mistake. You can let things go. You can, just go with the flow of time. I'm giving you a big old bright smile. As I'm saying all this.
Levi doesn't look at you, but you can kind of see his eyes getting a little wet, and he's like trying, like actively fighting down crying, and he's like, a week before that happened, I heard old man Aster talking about us. He didn't know I was there, and he said, if only ycznŭ applied himself like Levi does, he'd be the greatest blue mage of all. And hearing that just boiled my blood. I've dedicated so much of myself to study, to learning, to being the best possible mage I can be, but you're so flippant about everything, and so casual, and yet we're equals. And every time I think about that, it makes me think that if you actually tried, the gap between us would be ridiculous. Laughable. It'd just be a joke. I'd live in your shadow forever. And that's why when I heard about that monster, the one you said you wouldn't fight alone, I charged right at it. Because I wanted to prove that I was better at you, at something you actually cared about, like fighting monsters. And instead I couldn't even let you get hurt. And now it's just all my mistakes and all my failures. My inability to surpass you or protect you. I don't know how you can't hate me.
First of all, I'm older than you, so I get to play the role of big brother.
You don't act.
You're damn right, because being too serious all the time is boring. It's just boring. But I don't blame you, and it really kind of makes me smile, but kind of makes me want to punch you in the face. I'm trying as hard as I can, I'm giving the whole carefree attitude, but I'm not as strong as you are. You're way better in a fight than me. In fact, you're better at a lot of things than me. There's one thing I think I got you beat at, and that's probably the happy-go-lucky attitude.
Reach the bottom of the drop.
Serious.
And you're looking around it. It is bad down here. The streets are filled with soot. The buildings are all decrepit and falling apart. There's boarded up walls. But the one thing you see up in the distance is a neon flickering sign that says Ẓeref Industries.
Hey!
Serious talk over.
My gut's telling me we should go there.
Serious talk over. Let's get this done.
I mean what I said. You should come meet some of my buddies sometime around. Some people, it changed a little bit, but they're still good people. Some people need to get over addiction.
Are you jourd?
As you see, once again, a reptilian-looking individual that you have met several times already show up once again. This time with a different voice.
Yes, I am. Who are you?
Well, I'm a friend of jourd. You know jourd?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay.
It appears being decapitated from a previous incarnation has somehow affected your voice in this incarnation.
Hey,
Strange.
this is a different guy.
Is it? Or...
Mm-hmm. Hey,
it's jourd. It's jourd.
Where's jourd?
Like I said.
Oh.
Levi will make a note of this.
What?
Temporal effects upon...
What is it?
Nothing. Let's go to where we need to go.
I'm following
Okay,
you.
we're running towards, I guess, the sign.
Okay. So you run to there, and you see the sign says Ẓeref Industries. Zeraph Industries. And you see that the walls are decrepit and falling apart, but looks like they're somewhat taken care of.
Hey, I got a question for you, Levy, as we're going in. Does this place seem kind of familiar?
Wait, Ẓeref. Hold on, that's the name of one of our ancestors.
Wait, what?
Yes, hold on. he pulls out another notebook that he has through. Ravis had 2 sons, Zareth and Aster Brightstar. Reeves, sorry. They were.
Ooh, wait a minute. Old man Aster's related to this dude Reeves?
Yes. And then
What do you mean by one of our ancestors then?
Aster Brightstar. Oh, wait. No way that this Aster Brightstar is old man Aster. That can't. I mean, that makes a lot more sense. Because later he changed his name. Let's see. Could no longer bear the name of his father. Changed it to Lightstar, and then the name was changed again to Firestar, and then eventually the name was changed to Twinstar when we were born.
There's a whole lot of just confusion going on. So you're saying that we have a whole family tree?
It's what I've been spending the last few years putting together.
You should give me a copy of that book. I'll look into it.
You see 4 versions of Servan come out from behind the counter, which you guys are walking towards, and they all talk to you at the same time, in all the different voices you've heard so far.
So, are you jourd?
Yeah, I'm Ifrin.
We're friends of jourd.
Yeah?
They all kind of look at each other, and they all just kind of sit down and put their heads down.
Where is jourd? Is he around now?
None of them respond.
I go inside and I prepare to activate Blade Song and Haste as soon as something starts happening.
I also enter and get ready to shindig.
So you head inside, and you see that there are multiple, about 8 rings that are concentrically spinning around each other, and a blue energy source in the center of it that is growing exponentially. In front of those rings, you see a individual in a lab coat with a shock of white hair on top of his head, and he kind of looks over his shoulder at you guys as you guys enter, and you see a beard going on his face. But he looks extremely familiar, and he looks back over, and you hear him chanting him more as blue-green runes appear around his feet.
Hi! Who might you be?
You just see him focusing more on the spell.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and use my 3rd level spell to use the bands.
Okay.
I think it's actually, hold on.
He's gonna automatically fail.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
May I rescind for a second? May I look? Can I do a quick check to see if disrupting him will cause things to?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
All right, that's a 19 for me. If I disrupt him, will it fuck things up royally?
Yep. If you stopped him, then the spell that he is casting, which is creating the blue energy field, will stop.
Okay, well then yes, then my 3rd level spell, my bands will fly out.
Okay. It stops him. You just see him fall to the ground, covered in the silvery bands. It's like, no, damn it, you messed up, no!
You already failed at this spell. I assume you're Zephyra Brightstar, or would you prefer Blight?
You know nothing. You don't know what you've done.
Stopped you from creating time.
Looks at you, Ifrin. You have to stop him.
Who?
Don't be such an idiot.
Stop.
Learn from your mistakes.
There's too much going on. It's kind of hard to learn when everything's just on repeat. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more clear than that. Who are you so I can figure this out?
Damn it, it's cascading. And you see him turn into a green-blue powder and turn into dust and flow away.
What? Can I use my time anomaly sight to try to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, so as you're seeing it, and Ifrin's kind of trying to rationalize everything, you see that the dust flows all the way around, and then directly into Ifrin.
What?
The
What?
dust just started flowing into you.
Just so. Did he look like me?
He definitely looked like he could have been a twin star, but he was older, like a lot older.
I think I have an idea. It's maybe a little crazy, but it might stop
I'm listening.
the loop. I'm not sure. Does it look like that big vortex of energy he's got going on is still,
Now, the blue energy is dissipated and gone, but the bands are still there, like the big
The
bands of
spinning
metal.
rings.
Yes, correct.
Can I try to cast Identify to learn what these are?
Sure. Yeah, you cast Identify, and a spell magnification ring. When casting into the spell magnification ring, it allows one to affect more than is reasonably possible. Spell magnification ring is outlawed by the spell magnification ring is the spell. This has been another use of the Identify spell.
Oh boy. It only lasts a little bit. I'm gonna use my last 3rd level slot to band myself and see if some magic gets cut off.
What do you do exactly?
I'm casting bands of Cerulean on myself.
Cast, and the silvery bands collect around you. You kind of just fall to the floor.
Haha! Did that make the glowing stuff go away?
Yeah,
I'm
he's still
Can
glowing.
I look like an idiot, don't I?
Yes. I kick
Okay.
Ifrin while he's down.
After after a couple of seconds, I get up. It's almost a minute.
And you see Servan kind of walk to you guys.
Are you Ifrin?
No.
Okay.
And he walks away.
Hey guys, we're about to reset. I have a feeling, but I'm missing something important, and I think there's only one person who can help me. I kind of pull out my book, and I kind of look at just the front cover, and I'm like, "Friends of Yord, right? You can hear me, please. Be a little bit more clear."
I don't know if
Need
they're
it.
really friends of yours.
And 4 individuals appear in blue-green energy around you, kind of like astrally there. You see one, the one that was just turned to dust. Another, which looks almost exactly like you, but still has all of his limbs. And another one who looks to have a really nasty scar across the side of his face. And the last one who looks like a 12-year-old version of it.
Oh, hey, these are all
Oh,
different versions of me.
We're at this part. Okay. What's up?
So you tell me, because I'm
What did you
very dazed and
idiots
confused,
do?
but we're figuring that out.
What's
so,
up?
So this is one of those points where a bunch of me's are converging on the same plot. We're trying to figure out how and why the universe is splitting into multiple different little time fractures, right? And something else I'm missing. And point towards one of them.
Well, over on 714, you did have an instance where you tried to actually cross multiverse. Is that what you're trying to do here?
I didn't specifically do anything like that. I've been on a repeating loop for quite some time now.
Okay. Well, what Earth are you on? Sorry,
DM.
what Vitore are you on?
DM, what Vitore am I on?
You have no idea.
Can I cast internal clock to try to figure that out? Or does
No, that doesn't work
okay.
like that.
I can get.
But does your other one go off?
What is this device? What is going on?
Oh no, you didn't. As they kind of look and see the device.
Didn't do what? Please start explaining before I have to punch all of you.
Yeah. Over on 938. If one of us,
built this same device and cast a major paradox spell in it in order to create the multiverse. That's why we're all here.
Friend,
I didn't do
you
it.
created the multiverse.
Okay, first of all, I point to myself, didn't do it, but I still did it. This is definitely a lot to put on somebody.
Oh.
It's not. I wasn't that person. I start laughing. Okay.
So
why-
are you trying to? I assume you're not trying to make the multiverse again. There can only be one multiverse. It's kind of the concept, but multiverse.
I wouldn't be trying to do it, but somebody else might be trying to do it. Because
Who else? Who else are we trying to do it?
I think it was an alternate version of the Ifrin twin star that is.
I got that. I understood that. But so there's Ifrin evil star out there somewhere.
Can I look
Wreaking
at the
havoc
spell
in
magnification
the
ring
people.
and try to like figure out what spell was being cast into it?
Yeah, make an Arcana
Okay.
check.
26.
Yeah, based off of the arcane energy signature plus the engraving of the runes on the floor, it was a major paradox spell.
So we're gonna have to jump towards this place a bunch of different times and just stop all of these. Or is there a way I could deactivate them all at once through the same?
I mean, short of just stopping the multiverse, I don't know.
We probably
I mean,
shouldn't
stopping the
stop
multiverse. Then
I
everything
mean-
moves to one timeline, and
Yeah, I mean, you could think about it. Like, from our perspectives, it's just erasing some messed up lines. That's not genocide.
feels pretty much
It's-
like genocide.
I mean, I thought you'd be okay with that. I mean, I know I'm not, but I don't know. You seemed like the type, but that's my fault for
you think
for
I'd commit
assuming.
genocide?
Okay, that's my fault for assuming. I wouldn't put it past you, but again, and then I look at the different versions of me. I mean, I wouldn't put it past me either. Apparently.
On my Earth, my Vitore, what was it? I think 6 years ago, and this is the 12-year-old talking. Yeah, 6 years ago, I got married into a throne, so that was pretty cool.
Married into a throne.
Yeah, and then I conquered the rest of the continent. So
What did I do?
You have a brother?
what?
Do you have a brother?
No, we're an only child.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I thought would happen if we had been the same person, Levy.
Yes.
Sorry, you have a brother?
Yes,
but
I'm
much more
right
powerful.
here. Levy
You
Twin
were-
Star.
Sorry. There's a Vitore where we're a beaver, but there's never a single one that we've seen that's you have a brother.
What? Really?
Yeah, no. There's even one there's one where we're a beaver. That one was weird.
Dude, none of you guys have a brother?
No.
So all the Ifrins that are making multiverses probably don't have you. I point towards Levy.
So is that supposed to mean I'm holding you back?
No, it's just a correlation. I'm trying to figure this out. Hey, luckily it seems like we're moving forward though in this loop. I don't know how long has it been.
It's been well past 15 minutes now.
So we stopped whatever that was. There might be more.
You see the 12-year-old you solidify right next to you.
Yo,
What's
that's not good.
happening?
you're here permanently, aren't you?
Yep. Something just. Oh no.
Why is everything pulling us here to this spot?
There are multiple us's being pulled here. That's not good.
Could I try to
Somebody's
figure out
pulling us here.
what is going on and what I could do to maybe fix it?
Yeah, make an
oh,
insight
no, not
check.
insight.
Can I?
Yeah, you can make an insight check too. You get advantage.
6.
Okay.
19.
So these, based off of what Levi's discovered and everything else, you can assume that the you that just disappeared here, as that was probably a you, was casting a major paradox not to create a multiverse, but to undo the multiverse.
So you were trying to stop it?
No, the one that you put the bands on that disappeared.
No. He was trying to stop it? Oh, darn. Oh, darn. I'm sorry. How do I undo?
You see that there's now a beaver next to you.
You should still be smart.
Smart by beaver standards.
It just nods at you.
So you want to help me cast a spell or what? Hey guys,
Nods at you.
we should probably I mean, if we all work on this. The loop's ended though. Loop's ended though, right? I'm gonna pull out that brass key again.
Okay.
Other dude seemed to show up whenever I pulled this out. You know, show
Can I
up
cast
again.
Identify on the key?
Sure. This is a standard brass key, machined in the shops of Alteris. This has been another use of the Identify spell.
Next. Okay.
Is there anything around in this workshop that we're in?
You see that there's a desk. You see that there's paper strewn all over the desk. There's the actual big old circle things of rings. And then there is a back office.
I'm gonna go check the back office.
You go over there and you see that it's locked. And the windows are all barred.
I'm gonna use the key.
Clicks right open.
Haha.
In there, and you see that there's a bunch of blueprints on the wall for the device.
Hey! Look at that! No, I mean literally,
yes,
come in here and look at this.
Levi will follow behind and try to examine everything.
Two heads
Yes,
better than one,
certainly.
right?
You see that the blueprints are signed Zareth, and you see that the blueprints detail the fact that it is, like I said, a magnification device for spells, and can greatly affect the output of a spell. There are several other blueprints for smaller devices, but it looks like this is the primary project. And you also see, dug through there, you see blueprints for the walls of Alteris and the engine that powers the city itself.
So that's something I would very much like to take a heavy note of.
Levi will make a heavy note of it, and then also cast Internal Clock to remind him of these blueprints.
I would, if I had put that spell on here, I'd be using it right now. That 1 4th level spell.
I don't have 4th level.
I didn't put it on.
Right.
You know I didn't. So, but how could a version of me be casting Major Paradox right now? I'm not that strong. Not right now, at least.
Is it possible that it's not?
You're not that strong because you're in the wrong time. As you see the same figure that you talked in the dive bar earlier come around the corner. The regal maroon robe, the weird brass plate on his face.
Take the mask off, please. I'd like to see your face. I think I have an idea, but I just want the confirmation.
I can't. It's fused to my face.
Ooh, it's been really painful.
Yeah, it is. Now, have you guys figured out how to stop whatever's going on, I assume?
Well, the loop has greatly slowed down.
Yeah, I can tell that. And what about this device? You know anything about what happened?
Perhaps.
Still working on it. We know what it does.
I give applʔn a look like, don't say what it does.
I'm definitely not going to. I give you that look like I'm being coy.
Well, you any idea about why it was done in the first place? I know this is some kind of device to undermine my control of the city, but
Are you
I don't know what they
well
intended to
and
do with
truly
it.
so narrow-minded that you think it only concerns you and your little city?
No, I'm not narrow-minded, but I know how important this city is and its technological innovations.
Yes, sure.
And in the wrong.
Yeah, some things need to be released delicately, as you would
Yes.
put it, right?
Yes.
Do I see him glowing still?
He's still glowing.
Is applʔn still glowing?
So you
Ifrin is still glowing, yes.
You glow really, really like quite a bit. Are there the other versions of me like running around?
Yes, there are. They are still here.
What's your full name?
Who?
You.
I'm the king of steam. That's all you get.
You're a liar. All right. So we know what the machine does, but we don't know what to do with it. Am I correct, Levi?
Levi, but it. Okay, so the King of Steam and 읊nɁ both glow.
Right.
And you described the King of Steam as looking like an elf with white hair, right?
Yeah, looks to be like an elf with white hair and lighter skin, and the brass plate on his side, on his face.
Does the chin resemble იფnŷ? Oh
Make
no,
an
I'm
insight
so
check,
bad at insight.
I guess. I don't know if that would be insight, but I'm going to
8.
rule it as insight. I mean, chins are chins. No. It does bear a familial resemblance, though.
That's very interesting. Perhaps we'd have a better idea of what's going on if you actually told us who you are.
Which one are you? Are you an ancestor? Are you another version of me? Or are you... Oh, even Levi here. Levi.
Levi, yes.
Lev.
If I tell you, you're not going to be happy. And you're definitely not going to enjoy your...
Ooh, so maybe I shouldn't know this information.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
You know, usually when they tell you stuff like that, that's a clear warning.
If you trust Levi, I can tell him. But you can't know.
You're like a future thing then. Okay. I see what you're putting down. Well, I'm okay with the multiverse existing, to be honest. I feel like it already did exist. I just want to talk with one specific person. If he'll talk to me again.
Figure out why these other yous are appearing all over the place.
Friends of Jourd.
Why don't you figure that out?
Converging on this place. One of them was trying to stop everything from happening. Bunch of them trying to stop everything from happening.
The beaver just kind of waddles up to you, hands you a piece of wood.
Has it been chewed into a beautiful?
No, it's literally just a piece of wood.
I believe it's insinuating that you have to do the chewing, იფnǘ.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
იფnǘ, why don't you give the two of us a moment alone?
You know what? Fine, I'm gonna go mug over these papers. Kind of sit next to the beaver, and I kind of pick him up. I'm like, "Why are you here?"
Over to Levi. Would you mind deafening?
He can't know this. I created him. You ever know how he always talked about how he's older than he is? Because I am. I'm your older brother, იფnǘ.
What?
I created him so that you could have a good life with your brother that didn't end in this.
And you see him lift the brass plate off his face, and you can see the rotting flesh underneath his face, underneath the mask. As you can see, it's just kind of like drooping off of him, and you're able to tell that he has been dead for a while now. And he puts it back on, and you see it suction back to his face.
What happened? Did I do that?
You got to have a good time with your brother. Whatever else, if anything else, we're family. And I want to make sure that you all are taken care of. But I'm fairly certain with this information that something's getting messed up because of the fact that I created it. I used a device like this when I created him, and I think it might have backfired.
So, you created him and then inserted him into the life you were going to live? Is that...
Oh, no.
It's a paradox. You altered time.
Yes. I exist. He exists. Both universe exists within the same... Now we need to rectify it.
You are not going to kill him.
No, we need to split us apart.
Any idea how we might do that?
You get down here the next time. and there will be a next time. Use 噚ەvɛn. Have them all cast Major Paradox on the device, and have the paradox speed split this universe back into its two.
Alright.
I will try to stop you. Upon resetting, I don't want to, but I know I will.
Well, I suppose it's good for everyone that I'm better than you at a fight then.
Foolish Levy.
Yeah,
He
I
walks
walk
off.
out the door too. Different come back, can blame it all on us. You can unmute your mic now. You probably typed that in chat.
See you later, Ifrin. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hopefully not in the same time loop.
Yes, I'm afraid we're going to have to do one more time loop. But I think
one more?
I figured out what we can do.
You see why I need you around?
You see all the 噚vans get up and start moving towards the device.
噚vans, when we come back here... Oh wait, can we do it now? Or do we have to wait for the next loop?
You see them cast into it as it
Oh.
fills with blue energy and bright shining light. And Ifrin, you wake up back in your bed.
Oh man. No, I really wish I could I check my book and look at my notes. Some of them just weirdly scribbled in. I'm just like, all right. I move downstairs. Just pick up coffee,
Yes.
tea.
Ifrin is doing,
some toast.
sorry, Levi is doing all that, and also setting up his date with the waitress.
Again.
We didn't get.
Again?
You guys
No,
want to buy some
go
case
away.
and powder?
Nah, not this time around.
And then,
Alright.
I guess
next
we both start heading there. Ifrin, get prepared for a
So-
fight. The King of Steam is going to try to stop us this time. He doesn't want to. He will. Good thing we're better than him.
And you see 6 Alteris assassins on jetpacks
I activate
flying
Blade
towards
Song
you
in
guys.
haste.
I will begin rushing, and I'm gonna.
Yep.
Let's get there quickly then.
You guys start heading down the drop.
I,
How do you guys
with my
get down?
80-foot fly speed, just fly us down. I'm hasted.
I was going to. First, I have to cast some spells in quick succession.
Okay.
It'll pretty much be. First thing I'll do is I'll cast. Alacrity.
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 Alacrity? Yeah.
Yes, alacrity. And then I'll cast hover as I get really close to the bottom
Okay.
and begin flying. That's all I should be able to do for opening
Yeah,
the
I guess
gambit.
I'll also activate Alacrity. Might as well.
Okay.
Yep,
Low
both.
spells.
I have one more third level.
As you guys reach the bottom, the 6 Alteris assassins drop onto the floor right there next to you, in sequence, as they kind of superhero landing themselves right there.
We're the hands of the King of Steam, and you're gonna die.
Unfortunately,
finish.
you're not very effective. I rolled a
I
22.
rolled a 10.
And you notice that a 噚vän comes from behind you guys.
Are you guys, Ifrin?
Yes,
and-
we need all 4 of
Levy.
you at the machine.
Oh, yeah. Those 4 are already working on it. I
Oh,
came
that's
over here to lend you
wonderful,
guys a hand with the
Sava.
fight.
I've never seen you sound so giddy. You really like fighting.
Yeah, no, I really do like fighting.
The
It's
other
like my
4 know
favorite
what
thing,
to do, though,
honestly.
right?
Yep, they're already prepared. You just have to wait
Okay,
for you guys
all
to get
right
there,
then.
though, but yeah.
So
So that'll bring us into initiative. Come on. All right. So Levy, you're up first. You see there are the 3 in the forefront. Look to be the ones with the rocket launchers on their backs, and are probably a tougher fight than the other ones.
I will cast a 2nd level magnify gravity on all the ones in the back. They have to make a Constitution save. Oh, actually, hold on. It is it's a 10-foot radius. Can I hit all of them? Okay, I'll
you can
hit the
half of
weaker
them.
ones. So
Okay.
I'll need to make Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Okay. First one, that's a success. Second one is a success, and third one,
Ah, dang.
Is a success.
They all take 8 points of force damage. That was a waste. I should just hit people. I'm going to, with my haste, I'm going to just run up to one of them and slash them with my Polish mare.
Okay. The weaker,
weaker
one or the
ones.
stronger ones? Okay.
I kind of want to get the weaker ones out of the way first.
Okay. Roll to hit.
26 to hit.
That'll hit. That'll hit. Damage.
7. And I'm going to prepare my bonus action reaction to defend the Polish.
Okay. So that brings us to our first group. And so the tougher one kind of, you see him jaunt to the side as one of his boots you see kind of springs up and a little propulsion device kicks out of it as he scoots to the side and fires a shot at yczfryn.
Reaction block, and then I get to attack him, right?
Yep.
Only an 11.
So that'll miss. But you do manage to bring the Polish Mard up and block the actual bullet as soon as it comes out of the projectile. And he spends his action, rest of his action reloading.
It occurs to me we didn't explain to the audience what a Kolishmard is. Imagine a broadsword for like the first third of the blade, and then after that it tapers into a thin rapier-like blade. It's specifically designed for dueling and was, fun fact, the sword that George Washington used himself. Anyway, back to the fight.
So the second one draws his pistol and shoots at you, Levy. And that's going to be an 11 to hit. It spends the rest of the action reloading. And the third one is going to shoot at you, yczfryn. That'll be a 24 to hit.
I'm going to use my reaction to silvery barbs.
Okay.
See, it's a good spell. I'm glad you picked it up.
That is a nat 1. As his weapon misfires in his hands. And he drops it.
Oh, yeah!
Coral energy swirling around him as you see him just have to fire again. And that brings us up to 噚vან. And you see 噚vän dash through and draw his sickles. And you see him kind of blur temporally as he does it. And he twirls as sickles cut through the one that you would already hit, Levy. As he does another 9, 6. So 18, 24 slashing damage. He just tears right into this thing.
Excellent.
Yes. 噚vän happy now.
And yczfryn, that'll bring us up to you.
Okay. So, would this turn this into a bonus action now? No, that's an action. They're probably gonna be done on shooting. I am going to first, since I can do this as a bonus action now. Yeah, 4th level. I'm gonna just 4th level magic missile as a bonus action.
Okay.
Cast that, and so that's how many missiles? That's 1 more dart. So starts with 3. That's gonna be 5 darts. How many of them are still standing?
All 6 of them. One of them is really badly hurt, though.
All right, starting with the one that's really badly hurt.
Okay.
So that's 5 damage.
All right, he's still up.
Another 5 damage.
All right, he's still up.
Wow.
Another 5 damage.
All right, he's still up.
Oh, that's 2 damage.
All right, he's still up.
It's another 2 damage.
He's still up.
Oh, that was all 5. That was all 5 bolts.
He got but he's still standing. He is absolutely beat to shit, though. He looks like one stiff breeze will kill him.
That's okay, because I will then just run straight up behind him, and then I drop my staff behind, pop my staff up behind me and pull out the halberd.
Okay.
As I give him a big old slam down with it.
You pull out this freaking crazy ass halberd. What does this halberd look like?
So I like to imagine that my staff actually just transforms into the halberd.
Okay. What does it look like?
Like by this point, so it's cut up it looks like it's spliced together from a bunch of different realities. That's what the staff looks like. And then after it's kind of like activated, it busts out with like a bit of a silvery and like wispy energy, where it looks just kind of like a white pane of glass, but it's literally just like timed in the shape of a blade. And I'm gonna fucking smack this guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Does a 21 hit?
That'll hit.
Alright. That's gonna be 7 slashing damage.
You cut right through his midsection, sever him right in half.
Go. Everybody. That was a lot of fun. That's gonna be turn though. That's everything.
And then that brings us to our next, who you see him chuck something towards you. As you see a small metal ball roll right up to your feet.
Uh-oh.
Dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on these because of the
Okay.
That'd be one from you
Good.
too, Levy.
That's a natural
I also
20.
have advantage because I'm hasted. 18.
I hate you, Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twin powers activate! Shape of...
The grenade goes off right underneath your feet, and somehow you take half damage, and you all take 8 piercing damage, both of you.
Oh no. That's the first time I've taken it. Let's see, I do have to make a con save. Oh, but it is +8. Plus 5.
If it's anything lower than
when I'm
10.
blade singing, I add my intelligence
literally-
modifier to Constitution saving throws, and I have advantage. So, it is a total of +8, which is why I'm rolling a intelligence save, because it's the same number. All right, 16. I'm good.
Wow.
Next one throws his
Dang it.
grenade at you guys too. So you have to make another dexterity saving throw.
Wow. That's terrible.
Oh, no.
I got an 8.
So that's going to be 20 piercing damage, or half for a successful save. See, Servan looks pretty badly beat up too.
Okay. Maintain haste.
And that'll bring us back up to Levy.
Okay, let's see. Oh, shoot. I forgot that I had Alacrity cast. Okay, so bonus action, I'm going to cast another 2nd level Magnify Gravity on all the weak ones. That's a bonus action.
Okay.
I'll have to roll a con save.
That is a 5, and
They both
a 14.
fail. So they take 10 damage.
Okay.
Their speed is halved, and they have to roll a strength check to pick any object up in the 10-foot radius. Alright then. I'm gonna take out my Black Flame Scimitar, which, I didn't describe it the first time I used it, but it is a pitch black adamant blade with black, silver, and diamond edge, and on the pommel is the shape of a phoenix head, and there is in the center of a hilt a dark red gem. And I'm going to make 3 attacks with this. The first one is going to be an Echo Blade against, I guess, one of the weaker ones, just to mow them down. But why'd I roll with advantage? I should not have rolled with advantage. Let me re-roll that. It's regular. That one, I miss.
Yep. So you
Okay,
with
second
wildly.
attack. 22 to hit.
That'll
and 26 to hit, okay?
That'll hit.
So, 9 plus, hold on, 22 damage, and then
2 damage?
12 plus, 26 damage.
Mow down this other Alteris assassin, just actually cut through him. Kind of
Yeah,
injuries
as
going
I
everywhere.
imagine these horrible dark flames erupt from this sword. Don't ask where I got it.
That'll bring us to the other 3. As you see, the blue energy starting to surge, and that'll be for first one is going to fire at you, Levy. That's a nat 1. He misfires. Drops his weapon. Second one, he's going to fire again at you,
Yes.
Levy. That's a 22 to hit. And the third one fires at ĺfnɁ. That'll be a 20 to hit.
A 20 to hit. Except I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs, and he's
You
gonna
get
have to
advantage
do
on
that,
your
yeah.
next roll, or you can give advantage to someone else.
That's a 10. He misses.
Yay! Barely.
And that'll bring us to Servan, who's going to cut the next guy with his foot patches. That's going to be a 23 to hit, followed by a 12, followed by a 15. So 2 hits, 9 and 9, so 18. As he cuts through there, and you see the third of the weaker ones is pretty badly messed up. And here's Servan.
Yes. This is fun.
Indeed,
Yes.
it is.
And Ifrin, that'll bring us up to you.
Well, I'm gonna do like a little bit of a weird kick, and I don't know, it's just verbal and somatic. So I'm gonna like hold the halberd with like just my one arm back, and then I'm gonna use my prosthetic to do some weird magic and like hand motions in the air, and then I'm just gonna say ripple at the weakest dude that was just hit by Savant.
Okay.
And I'm doing this as my bonus action. You roll that d20. It's a 2, so it's gonna just be 2d8. Oh wait, he needs to make a wisdom
Yeah,
save.
he does get a wisdom
Right?
save.
Okay, so it's the wisdom
That's a
save.
9.
So he fails and
You got a
takes the
9?
damage.
Okay,
Mhm.
so he gets 13 force damage put into him,
Okay.
and if he's still standing, a halberd
Standing.
swing is also moving at him as well.
Okay. Yep. He roll for that halberd swing.
And I have advantage on this attack. There's a silver barbs. That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Weak sauce for damage. 3 damage.
You see him still standing, badly messed up, but still standing. As he looks at you, draws his pistol, and fires at you with it. That's gonna be a 16 to hit,
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
and that'll be
16? Oh, sweet. I'm gonna use my reaction for shield.
okay.
Boop, boop. That's now gonna miss.
You see him fire your reaction shield, and it just bounced right off your shield. And that brings us
Okay.
up to Levy.
I am going to also bonus action cast Ripple on this weak guy.
Okay.
And kind of in the same way, I make like a wave of my hand, and there's just waves of time that wash over him. He
That's a
succeeds,
17.
so no damage on that. Been a while since I've done that. Oh well, and now I'm going to Echo Blade attack him. Good thing I cast Alacrity beforehand. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
So,
Damage.
let's see. Yeah, 13 plus...
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. So you just completely
He's dead.
cut right through him. Black flames erupt out of the cut.
Oh,
and you kind
wait,
of just
hold on.
dash
I
through
kept
him.
forgetting. Ah, dang. Echo Blade does damage to another person within 5 feet of him. So 7 damage to one of the big boys.
Okay. All right. And there are 3 big boys still standing. All the 3 weaker ones
okay.
are dead.
And I have 2 more attacks, so I'm gonna attack the same one that I just hit. 15
Okay.
to hit? Dang.
That'll miss.
Ah.
That'll miss as well. And that'll bring us to them, as he's going to fire at Ifrin. That'll be a 9.
9 misses.
The second guy will fire at you as well, Ifrin. That'll be 24.
Can
That'll
I
hit.
cast Silvery Barbs to make him roll that?
Yeah, you can. It's fine. All right. Let's roll. That'll be a 17.
I've got one more left.
Dang.
My 17 still hits me.
Wait, you cast Shield, right?
So that'll be
Oh yeah, I did cast shield, and that still matches.
It still matches, even with... Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, my AC
That'd be-
is 12, bro.
9 piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
How much?
9 piercing and 7 poison, so 16 total.
Ooh,
You do
I am
get
not looking
advantage
good
on the
at
next
all.
thing.
And that'll be our third one now. We're going to
Come on, fight me!
swing again. Or sorry, shoot again, and that'll be a 7 to hit
who?
you.
That does not hit.
Just checking. And that'll bring us to Servan, who's going to use his action to cast a spell. and you see him focus his mind, point his khopesh, and you see just cracks like glass, as you can see shards of the multiverse appearing as he casts the temporal shatter spell. And all of them are going to make a Constitution saving throw. That's a failure, that's a success, and that's a failure. 2 failures and 1 success. As wow, that was a bad roll. As they take 2 failures, take 6 thunder damage, and the success takes 3.
What happens if they fail?
They take half damage.
Oh, I mean if they fail.
Oh, sorry, if they fail? So the temporal shatter spell, it just basically just causes a bunch of damage. It doesn't do anything particular in terms of like extra effect, unless they're made of inorganic material, which they're not.
Okay.
And that'll bring us up to you, Ifrin.
Okay. Well, there are too many of you guys around, and you guys keep shooting me. So let's ripple again. Boom! I'm gonna ripple the weakest looking one.
Okay. That's a wisdom saving throw. That's a nat 1.
Ooh! Let me roll my d20. And it's a 13, so it's gonna be 2d12. Ooh. That's gonna be 14 force damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna hit him with the halberd. Again, silvery barbs, thank you. Does an 18 hit him?
That'll hit. As you guys notice, the blue light starting to get lighter and brighter.
That's gonna be 8 slashing damage. And then I'm gonna use my free action to Misty Step over towards where the building is.
Okay.
It's 30 feet.
And you hear ŭЭvɘn as you do that.
Go, I got this.
It's about time to head out of here. And then whatever movement I have left is going to be running towards the building.
Okay. And that'll bring us up to you,
Okay,
Levy.
Levi will look at the situation and think, let me help you thin the herd before I go. And I will bonus action cast Echo Blade. I realized I can do that. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
13 plus, so 26 damage, and a 10 damage to the one within 5 feet of him. Then I'm gonna action cast Echo Blade. 2 Echo Blades, 2 regular hits. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
14 plus 13. 27 damage.
Yep, you completely incinerate that one. Just gone. Black flames.
And the other one takes 9. And then I get 2 regular attacks.
Okay.
29 to hit.
Okay.
If only I had Hexblade's Curse on him. Oh well, would have been a crit. 11 plus 12, so 23 damage.
Okay.
And then 1 more hit. Nat 1. Then I'm going to, just like Ifrin, free action cast Misty Step with my racial ability, and when I do that, I actually gain resistance to all forms of damage until the end of my next turn. Then I'm just going to run towards Ifrin with my 80 foot of movement speed.
You see ŭЭvɘn kind of just shunt his way in between you and the remaining 2 as you Misty Step away and head inside. And you see Ifrin there, and he is currently staring in awe as the beaver has created a giant ward around him and is casting a spell, and all the ŭЭvans are unconscious on the floor.
Really?
The fucking beaver! I knew it! I knew it!
We have to kill the beaver?
Okay, now, if he's got me just like trapped in a thing, if I can see behind him,
he's got himself trapped in a ward, so that way he can't be affected right now. And he is casting Major Paradox on the big iron
Can I
rings.
Can I touch the iron rings and through them cast a counter spell to counteract? Or no, hold on. What?
Sure. Sure.
Would minor paradox work better to counter this, or?
You can certainly try.
Minor paradox.
Theoretically, yeah.
All it does is change an action you would do. So, if I were to cast it right now, the thing would be I'm going to go around and just cast the bands as soon as I walk in at the beaver.
Okay. Bands wrap around the ward and don't do anything. The ward is about 6 feet wide.
Would it be possible to teleport through it? Okay.
You can certainly try.
I'll teleport through it.
Yep, you bang right against the field and get shunted off to the side.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna walk right up towards the barrier and go, you know, I didn't want to have to use this ability, but I'm gonna have to. And the axe is gonna glow and it's gonna get like bigger and then bigger. And then I'm gonna use its weekly little action.
Okay.
And
you want to go ahead and explain to the audience what that does?
So, whenever I use the weekly action for this, at any point it has 10 charges, and while I'm holding it, I can use an action to expend 5 of it to cast the demi-plane spell, or 10 charges, cast the gate spell. Additionally, once per week, you can use the action to cut a hole in the fabric of reality at a point you can reach with the halberd. And I think I'm gonna do it right up against his barrier. If I can get right through his barrier, even better.
As you go and slash through that, the big blue energy just explodes outward. As you all, blinded once again, wake up next to each other, surrounded by bluish green mist going off in every direction, an infinite sky above, and bluish green mist down below.
Hey, it looks like we're in the astral plane.
Looks like it.
I kind of see if I can shake myself. Do I see the beaver?
You do not.
Do I just see me and Levy?
Yep.
Hey, we're the only ones here.
So.
No one else around. No buildings, no nothing. It's just an endless expanse of blue-green mist on the floor, an endless sky above. No sun, no moons. There's the light that would normally come from those, but it's emanating around you all, not from a single point, and it's just enough to be able to...
Crap, maybe hitting it with this...
I mean,
Wait a minute.
Suppose I could try to cast minor paradox to... Well, but that would just undo one of my actions, not necessarily yours.
Well, essentially what I did was I created a... hold on. Did I just suck me and him through a thing? Or did I actually... Yeah, I would have created the sphere at that, at the point of his, at the point of his barrier. Rolled the 12, so...
What do y'all do?
I'm gonna try and pull out the axe, the halberd again, and try to cut another hole in reality to try and teleport us.
You go to pull it out, and you realize that the halberd head is broken.
Ooh, that doesn't look like a good sign.
This is all I really had. This is all I really had. You see why I kind of need you around?
Yeah.
I kind of get stuck. I need somebody else to help pull me out of things. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's going on. And now I seem to be out of options. I always really mess things up.
Well, I suppose that's why I'm around. Anyway, I think we should try to pick a direction and start moving. If I casted minor paradox right now to make myself give ÄfnÆዄ a warning not to do the thing, would that change time? Or yes, ÄfnÄฉิ่, could you help me with an Arcana check? I'm formulating an idea.
Can I make my own? Or I mean, I don't mind giving you
24.
advantage. But
I just rolled it.
You can make your
24.
It's good. Here, let's see if we come to the same conclusion. Yo, 23.
So both of you guys come to the conclusion that you are currently in the timescape, also known as the demiplane of time. Here, what is considered juxtaposition, as in like geographical location, is actually different points in time. Usually, you're shunted here when some kind of temporal catastrophe happens.
We should probably try to navigate backwards to try to, get to a different point in time.
I start walking backwards. Like actually walking backwards.
You walk backwards and the mist clears around your feet, and you see someone that you haven't seen in several years. Looks to be like from Levy's point of view, what you're seeing is a ɁnFBI, maybe in his mid-20s, that is currently just handing over a book to a bard in like this green and red garish attire. But
I wonder who that guy is. Do I see anything?
Different? You recognize the ÍnoƬ as ŒnitɔɁ that you had met briefly at the beginning of your adventure.
Oh, hey.
But you see him down below, like you're witnessing an event from up above.
Oh, I see. This time we're seeing through. Must be a friend of yours.
I mean, I met him once. I wonder what's up with that book.
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask him about it next time I see him. Speaking of books. Oh man, last time we were around a bunch of books, my friend Tig, she went real mad for a little bit, like like literal bull in a
yes,
in a
in
delicate
porcelain
place.
shop. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Like crazy. She started shooting everything for a little bit, but I think she worked it out.
She's a minotaur, right? That's why you said literal bull woman? Yes, okay. I remember clearly now.
Did you see them before? I don't remember running into you on my adventures with them.
That's the thing with being a time wizard, is sometimes random things kind of appear in your head.
Yeah. I remember.
Let's see. Who else was part of your group?
You see that kind of like not really paying attention. You just see explosion beneath your feet.
Ooh.
As ships start sinking.
Ooh, ships?
Ships.
Yeah, from down below, and you're looking down into the temporal portal, I guess, viewport, to look down at the scene that you're seeing.
Strange. Does it look like the Ɂnitɔ뾱person that was pointed out to us is like in these explosions?
You're not really able to see, but you do see a streak of like flame that looks kind of vaguely humanoid hurling at these ships as they're sinking.
That doesn't look good. So do we keep walking back, or do we?
Hey, maybe we'll see the wedding. Yeah. So my buddy Raph got married once.
Interesting.
I start kind of helping the smoke wisp as I'm walking backwards. I don't know, I want to see some more cool stuff.
So you start walking further backwards, and you see that there's another viewport that you're able to see through, and this one's a little bit weird. You see this blonde fellow, really bulky Gneed guy, that's turns into like a big old giant puddle on the ground. As you see a giant dragon-like creature is getting stabbed by a guy on a unicorn. Or no, that's a Pegasus.
That's
like
a Pegasus. Იფρεν.
I stop and watch for a while.
Yes.
That thing looks amazing. I'm talking about the dragon. I don't know, the guy poking it.
I mean,
with
he's
the stick
moving so
is
fast
cool
that
too.
time itself is kind of blurring around him. He is a little hard to see.
He's like a beam of light.
Oh yeah, he looks.
He's
it
really
looks
like a
an
beam of
arrow.
light. It's pretty
incredible.
amazing.
If he were going any faster, he'd be time traveling.
Maybe we'll see him here in the timescape. All right, we're just gonna keep backing up because I feel like if we walk.
Can I cast
Keep going
internal
this way,
clock
we'll
to try
eventually
to figure
find
out where
YouTube.
and when what we just saw was?
You cast internal clock. Instead of it being what normally happens, you see a giant clock appear up in the sky above head.
That's new.
Yo,
What does it
that's interesting.
read?
Currently, it has 6 hands that are all pointing in different directions, and instead of numbers, there's symbols.
I also cast internal clock. I want to see if
You see that the clock shifts and rotates, and the hands all turn as well.
Is there only the one clock?
Yep.
Hey, there's
Can
only
I
the one clock
discern
here.
what the symbols mean?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
I would like to help.
Okay.
21.
Okay. So based off of here, you can see that these are ancient symbols that are sacred to the Mt. You see one that means shards, another means darkness, another means peace, another means birth, another means serpents, and the final means death.
Ooh. I'm gonna ignore that last one. But this kind of reminds me of the way you remember Teach? Forget her name off the top of my head.
Which teacher?
I'm looking for it, so I have it written down. I can't. Gathiana.
Oh,
She invented
yes.
gravitation.
What was it that she said?
You see a small bench appear out of nowhere, and like the purple and green vapor around it.
Just a small bench.
Yep, just a small bench.
Okay.
Little backed bench.
I mean, I suppose. Yeah.
We've been walking for a while. We can take a rest.
You'll probably need to recover your strength.
Yeah, I did get
Yes.
shot a couple of times. It was mostly getting shot that one time. This has been a whole lot of fun. I haven't really spent like this much time with you since,
Yes.
everything got awkward. But you should totally let it go and treat me like normal. That's why I punch you in the
Yes,
face every time I see you.
I don't know if I will ever forgive myself, but I suppose I can start. It's just hard to live under not just the shadow of someone else, but the shadow of your own mistake. It can be hard to see past it.
But thinking
You
of
guys-
yourself as a shadow.
You guys see a figure approaching from further in the back. As he gets closer, you can see the make out of the red garish robe and coat, and then the brass mask
gosh.
on half of the face. When he gets closer,
I don't know if red's a good color on you.
That could have went better.
What could have went better?
Whatever just happened.
Killed some of your dudes.
Mhm.
Not very fun, but I also may or may not have annihilated something.
Yeah, my
Hopefully
universe.
the beaver version of my What?
My universe.
Ooh. Sorry about that. I think the beaver was the one behind it.
I didn't really like those people.
So,
No biggie.
I guess that puts our total kill count at, let's see, 407 versus 7 billion or so, Ifrin? 14.8 billion.
14.8. If we're not counting animal life.
So wait, I'm gonna carry from now on. Again.
Well,
It doesn't get easy, I
Right.
hope you know that.
To think you were the one who said I'd be the one willing to do this.
Yeah, I see. There was a time. Sometimes I just do things. And,
you get first pick, Ifrin.
first pick of what?
he hands you a small purple gem out of his coat.
This will take you to any of the viewports safely. It's the only way. I have one here for Levi too. You and I can't go to the same, so you get first pick.
He sits down on the bench, pops off the mask, and starts breathing raspily. As you're seeing for his first time, the side of his face is just kind of rotten and decrepit, and you can see bone underneath it. And you can definitely tell that he is you, about 15 years from now.
I'm not gonna ask, because I don't want to know the answer. I just want to know what kind of person you are.
Person that tried to make a city better. A home for people. I guess people just weren't ready for it.
Alright, Well then, I'll be thinking about more of that in the future. Any kind of minor spoilers?
Any of the universes that you choose to go to don't have an 읊nዄ anymore.
Like...
So make sure that you know how to handle that if it comes up. Those are the only ones that'll appear to you. Jormungandr's trying to fix up my mistake.
So they're all here instead. I get to go make some more new ones, right? I think I'll start with one of those moments where we all things started getting weird.
Yeah, just know your mind will stay the same, but your skills will change depending on where you go.
Yeah, then comes with the territory. And then I kind of hold the gem and getting real close to it and everything. But before I go, hey bro, you see me rear my hand back. Till next time. And I punch you in the face.
I'll let you take that one.
I'll see you around.
27.
You see the King of Steam pull his leather sack from his inside his pocket, pull out one of the gems and hand it to you, Levy. Take care of him.
What'd you say?
Care of him. Needs you. More than you.
So Levi will exist in whatever universe. Well, is it the same situation for Levi as it is for ycznÄ? Does he already exist in the universes he'll pick, or I guess?
Who are you asking?
You know what? Yeah, I'll ask that in character. Is it the same for me? Do I exist in these other universes?
No, you don't. Not in a single one of them. You're the only one of you.
That seemed true even when the multiverse. And
King of Steam just kind of sits down on the bench. Well, make sure to go get a good look at everywhere. Find the one you want to go to.
I do have some time.
And all the time
Indeed,
in the world.
we do. But how do I prevent things from turning out between us the way it turned out between ycznÄ and I? How do I avoid what happened?
Let me time travel.
That one's gonna be difficult, but I will try my best. And I think we just see Levi kind of walk through the mists, taking his time to scan through each possible timeline, each possible place in time that he could possibly jump into, and using a whole of his knowledge of chronomancy, of all of the history that he has collected, all of the bits of strange arcana and tools that he has spent so long gathering to try and surpass ycznÄ, to now use them to find the best possible point to jump in and save his brother.
Different?
Oh, I already left. So I yeah, I was the first one to get to go, right?
Yeah. So you went over to the to find the viewport, and you found one where it looks like just like you remember it. You were going off to eat some tacos after a bunch of weird stuff happened, and for some reason though, you see yourself, who is in an outhouse and dead.
Oh.
Everything else looks the same though. For some reason, you're just dead in the outhouse. Ants around the ankles and everything.
I guess it's gotta be this one. Is it near? So I would have gone back to, I guess, point in main game whenever we start doing all the weird jumping.
That's this one.
Yeah. I just kind of slip in and just think, I wish I could just disintegrate the body, but like, the body just kind of phase away whenever I enter.
You come in and the body just turns into that green and bluish dust and enters into your chest.
Does Levi see that before he disappears?
Creepy.
Then he'll spend
Yes.
several minutes, or maybe years, I don't know, because, he has infinite time here, to just absolutely be slamming his fist on the ground laughing.
Where I cannot see.
Oh.
I would do anything to see you laugh like
No.
that, but I never get the chance.
And Ifrin, you head back out and you see Tig and Raph and Glisse, everybody else.
She's not missing
from
this
all
time.
Even Ghost.
Ooh.
All just sitting around eating tacos. Like nothing ever even happened.
How did we get here?
And
Well, I guess
we'll pan,
I'll...
and then we'll pan back over to Levy.
After a year or two of
What are you
laughing, he will cast internal clock as to send a memo to himself to remember that in that particular time, date, and year, he has a date at 6 o'clock with that waitress. Don't want to necessarily leave her hanging if I can help it. So I might just end up having.
Okay.
And yeah, he will. I think he'll just wander through the timescape until he kind of finds the perfect place to enter to maximize helping Ifrin.
You see a young 6-year-old Ifrin that is currently just sitting on an edge of a street getting rained on. No one around, by himself, holding what looks to be like a dead dog, sobbing uncontrollably.
Do Levi, remember this?
You do. You remember crazy old Uncle Astor coming up out of nowhere and just first time you really met him, but he helped you get through. He helped.
And I was there with him, right?
Moment. Is it you? Were you with him? Your memory starts to get foggy. You remember seeing everything that you're seeing from Nifrin's point of view, and from Astor's point of view.
I try to stumble forward into this time. I don't think he wants to lose this memory, even if it's not the most optimal decision.
Push through. You see yourself just kind of fade into Uncle Astor's body.
And now I'm Astor?
Yep. Well, you're in there as your memories start to come back, and you realize that you were Uncle Astor all along.
And there's no younger Levi to interact with. Oh, right.
Yeah, there is. Right next to you. Right next to Ifrin.
What's happened here?
He's kind of looking at you. Skippy Dad.
He kind of leans down. I don't have any time magic that could reverse this, do I?
Can you fix this? Been dead for about 8 hours. You know anything with that?
Not with the spells I have, unless I can cast Major Paradox.
So no.
It can help you put him to be okay. I'm Astor. I own a bookshop down that way. Do you like reading? Oh,
you got it's magic
yes,
books.
all kinds of books, and there is a magic. Also, magic books.
Okay. Yeah. You see, both Ifrin and Levi get up and start following you, and we pan back up to the timescape. And you see the King of Steam sitting there, just mask still off his face. You see him toss the leather bag as it hits the floor, empty. Enjoy it, guys. And he just kind of looks up, still raspily breathing. The breathing gets harder and more difficult, and then stops. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.